Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to use Excel to plot relationship between two variables using a scatter diagram, and also to obtain the linear regression model and the equation. So let's take a look at one problem. This is the Armand's Pizza Parlor restaurant example. We have a restaurant company, and data was collected for a sample of 10 of Armand's Pizza Parlor restaurants near college campuses. For each observation or restaurant in the sample, we have X as the size of the student population around each one of the restaurants, and Y, I, as the quarterly sales. Why do we have XI and YI? Because X is the student population, but we have different restaurants. I is each one of the restaurants. Then I have X1, X2, X3. The observations for each one of the restaurants. We have the same thing here. Let me show you the data. Okay, so this is the I1, this is each one of the restaurants, 10 restaurants. So this is the student XI, the student population associated with the first restaurant. X2 or XI, or the second observation. So this is our XI, this is YI, each one of the observations for each one of the restaurants. Okay, so we're going to go to Excel using the file Armands. This is the file Armands, and I'm going to show you how to plot the data to produce a scatter diagram to see how the data is related, like I showed you in the previous videos. So here's the steps. Select cells B2 to C1. So what you really want is you have to figure out which one is your independent and dependent variable, and you can put them in this order, and then you select only the numbers that you have, and then select the cells B2 to C11, click the insert tab on the rainbow. So insert tab, and then in the charts group, click insert scatter. So insert, and then here in the middle, we have the charts, and here is the scatter. So I'm going to select the first one, click here. So I have the charts that has each one of the observations. So here are the observations. Let's take a look. This is the first restaurant. First restaurant has a population size of 2 here, and a sales of 58, very close to 50. Let's take a look at the last one. Last one has something around 26 as the student population here, and 200,002 as the total sales. Okay, all right, and then that's it. Now we can add it. Let's add it a little bit. So we can click here, double click. So we are here, then you can double click, and let's say what I'm proposing, Armand's Pizza Parlor. So let's say Armand's Pizza Parlor. Okay. Armand's. Then click the chart elements button. So here we have these chart elements. You click here, and then when the list, click X titles. Here you see X titles. So I have the X-axis. I can plot in here, and then let's put this is dependent variable sales, open parentheses, 1000 as thousands, and here double click the X-axis, and then we type student population, open parentheses, thousands. Okay, we can again click here and then add, let's see what else we can add. Okay, we can go down and add a trend line like in here, and not only click and check, but also click here and say that is linear, this one is linear, and then go to more options. And then in more options, we can go here to this last option here, the options we have. We can like put some, draw the way we want. My concern here is to have the equation. So if you go to the third option, scroll down, you have here, display equation on chart. And you have the equation here. You said that this equation is a little bit different than the one I showed you, because this one starts with b1x plus b0, okay? In almost all books and resources online, we have y is equal b0 plus b1. Here in Excel, we have b1 multiplied by x plus b0. But that's the same thing. It's simply the order that is different, okay? So you see that you can have the scatter diagram, you can plot the regression model, you can plot the equation, and I think that you can change also the bar here, the x-axis. So x-axis, so units major is 5, minor is 1. We can change it to 2, for example. And now we have from 2 to 2. Okay. So this is like similar to this. You can like remove, I think, the chart line. Let's see, no, chart title, grid lines. We can remove the grid lines here, and that's it. Let me put the title again, Armand's Pizza Power. Okay. So this is how you plot a graph like that. You need the raw data, and you need to know which one is the independent and dependent variables. Organize them this way. If you need to move, you simply go on top of Excel like this, select the entire column, and move from here to there. Okay, how you move? You have to go to the border, and when the white cross turns into this arrow, you hold and move. Okay, so this is how you move a column. Okay, so this is how you do that in Excel, and that's it. I'm gonna show you more tricks in Excel in the next video.